Okay, you guys, so I'm back today and I figured I would finally do the much requested winter skincare routine. So I've been putting this off for a little while now, even though people have wanted to see it, because I've been testing out some new things and I am lazy and this is going to take me a long time. So basically I'm going to skip how I cleanse and do a completely separate video on that. Plus I feel like people are really particular in how they clean their skin. I think I'm going to do like a how I take off my makeup video and do all that stuff separately. But this video will really be after I cleanse day and night, just what I've been using lately in the winter months to keep my skin really hydrated and looking decent, okay? So I will be showing you guys a lot of products today, but everything is about, actually as I'm looking around, there's maybe one thing that's $40, everything else is below $20. So I hope that everybody can kind of take a look at these things and I hope that they work for you. Again, skincare is very specific to what you need. Basically in the winter, my skin goes from, I'm pretty much combination year round and very oily in the summer. And in the winter, I'm kind of normal to combination dry. So these products are really geared toward dry skin. I hope these techniques I'm about to show you really help you. So I guess without further ado, let's get started. So something I love to do after I cleanse my face is put on an eye patch. Now these are great. They're from, I don't know how you say it, they're either it's Etchwood House or a Toot House. They're these little creepy girl eye patches. You can get them in a pack of 10 from Amazon, so it'd be like $1 each, the way the pricing works out. So there's one patch per pack and you kind of just like put them on like a regular sheet mask, but they just go right under your eyes here and really help with my puffiness and kind of firm that area. After that, I really like to go in with this serum from The Ordinary. Now this is their EKG, no, that's not what it's called. Their caffeine solution 5% plus ECGC, that's what it is. It's actually not a medical scan. So I don't think that's going to focus anytime soon. And so it comes in this nice little bottle here. This retails for about $7. Now you can get this on Sephora now as of recently, or you can get it on Beautylish or the DesCM website themselves. Now this is a really great serum to help relieve dark circles and puffiness around the eyes. I like to put this on first because it's very lightweight and sinks in right after you put it on. And so if you really need deep hydration, I like to follow suit with this little cream from Sephora. This is their Instant Anti-Fatigue Eye Moisturizer. Now I got this for about $14 on Sephora. I did get it around a sale time, so I'm not sure if that's the full price or if that was a sale price, but you do get 0.5 ounces in this, and this is like a really nice basic cream. And it's just really lightweight, but definitely gives you some deep hydration. Now I do believe reading in the ingredients that it does have a wheat oil, and so if you do have a wheat allergy, I would really look into this product before you purchase it. But if you don't have any issues with that, I really suggest it. It's a great eye cream, just really inexpensive. Eye creams can be so expensive, but these two together have been really saving me this winter. Okay, so immediately after I like to go with my Essence toners, and now how I use these is I use them using the skin method. Now, I don't believe if this is like exclusively Korean or if it's just like an Asian skincare method, but basically what it's about is doing at least 7 different layers of your essence or toner instead of just doing one layer of like a really heavy moisturizer. The idea is to really give like deep hydration and let the product sink in instead of having something really heavy kind of just sit on top. And so what I've really been loving are these two essence toners. This one's from Klairs and it's a Supple Preparation Face Toner. And I got this on Amazon for about $15, and you get 6 ounces, over 6 ounces of this. I also have been going back and forth with the, I'm going to say this really poorly, Pyunkang Essence Toner, and you get 6.8 ounces in this as well. And I believe I got this for about $12 on Amazon as well. Now the thing with Essence Toners is they're very lightweight, so I'm going to show you in the back of my hand. See how they run like water? So these are very lightweight essence toners, and so the idea is to do many different layers and kind of press them into your skin. What I like to do is about 3 or 4 skins of the Klairs Preparation Facial Toner, because this one has a little bit more of like anti-inflammatory properties, and so when I get out of the shower my face is really red, this is what I turn to. And then after that I will follow suit with about 3 or 4 skins of this one because I find that's a little more hydrating, and together these work really well. Then on top of those 7 layers, okay, bear with me you guys, you're gonna benefit from this. I go in with the Aloe Propolis Soothing Gel from Benton. Now this I got on Amazon as well for about $10, and you get 100 ml. I don't even know what that is. But this one is made in Korea. It's really great. This comes out just like your basic aloe gel, but it does have a few other fermented plant extracts in there to really soothe your skin and give you some really great hydration. I put this on after my essence toners because it's a little bit heavier, and so I want to work from lightest weight to heaviest weight to really make everything sink in. So after that, I like to mix together 2 things. The first thing I put in the back of my hand is from Mizon, and it is their hyaluronic acid serum. Now this is great, it's very lightweight. The thing I love about hyaluronic acid serums is that you can mix them with pretty much anything, like any moisturizer that you have, to give you some really deep hydration. And it's just a really clear, lightweight, fragrance-free serum. And it feels just like the essence toners we just put on as well, and so it's not going to really affect any moisturizers that you add it to. Now to kind of seal everything in, I like to go in with a little bit of a heavy moisturizer. This isn't too heavy because I don't want it to be greasy under my makeup and I don't want anything to slip and slide, but I do want some deep hydration, and so I like to go with the Ordinary's Natural Moisturizing Factors plus HA Moisturizer. Now this retails for about $5 and you get 1 ounce. Now this one is just like a basic moisturizer. It's a little bit thicker, but it's still not heavy. And I just will gently rub that on and kind of finish by pressing it in. Now, I kind of always made fun of those people that like pressed in their moisturizer as opposed to rubbing it in, but it really makes a difference. Just pressing in these essence toners and the hyaluronic acid and the aloe and everything just on top of each other really just like seeps into the skin and it really calms my redness, because that's what I really struggle with in the winter. And so that way I'm not like adding to the issue. I'm not like waiting for my skin to calm down. Just like right after I apply the product, I'm ready to go. So some tools I like to use with these products are also very inexpensive. I got one on Amazon and one from Derm Store. Now one is this jade roller. Now I know it's fake jade. I don't need people to tell me it's fake jade. It was like $7. But having some sort of cooling roller to really get in there and kind of massage product into your skin is really going to make the difference. Whether it's real jade or not, that motion is going to really drain your lymphatic system and really get that product deeper into your skin. Why I like it is because it's always cool to the touch and really kind of helps reduce my puffiness, but it also has this really small point up here so I can really get under my eyes and cool that area before I leave the house. Okay guys, so that was it for my daytime routine. So now we're going to go into my nighttime routine. So again, I'm going to skip the cleansing and I'm going to go right into how I treat my skin after the fact. So lately I've been loving this serum from The Ordinary. It's their resveratrol 3% and ferulic acid, I think it's also 3%. Now this was in about the $10 range, which is a little more expensive than the rest of The Ordinary products, but obviously for 1 ounce of serum, it's still a great bargain. So this is really interesting, and so it's a serum, but it goes on warm, and so I like to put it on as I go to bed because it's there's like an oily texture to it. It's not quite an oil, it's not quite a serum, it's a little bit in between. It absorbs kind of quickly, and it is warming like I said, and so it definitely is something you want to do at night. I don't think it will sit well under makeup, but I really have been loving it. When I put it on, I wake up the next day and my skin is just like bounce back. It looks great, it looks vibrant, it's packed with amino acids, it's really going to help treat your skin. So when hydration is not enough, I need something a little bit more, I need to like really treat my skin like something's going on, is when I like to use samples. Now I like to use this Midnight Recovery Concentrate from Kiehl's. I don't think this will ever focus because it's so small. Now I got this in an old Sephora play box, but I really love using this. Obviously the daytime one is great as well, but at night I really want something a little bit heavier. Now this oil kind of just deeply hydrates my skin and makes my skin look really radiant. If I ever have kind of clogged pores, I need something a little bit more. I like to go in with this UFO Ultra Clarifying Face Oil. Now this is also a sample I got in my Sephora play box. Now this is really great for putting on my T-zone, so if my pores look clogged or enlarged, I will put this on my forehead, my nose, my chin, and it's really great for kind of clearing those areas. The smell is a little bit off-putting. It smells kind of, I guess, very organic, if you know what I mean. But overall, I really like this product. It is a little bit on the pricey side, full size, and that's why I've kind of stayed away from buying it, but this is why I love using samples. Now, if I ever need something more than hydration during the winter, I really like to go with some sort of mask. Now, a mask can be either extracting, like those clay or charcoal masks, or they can be like an infusing mask, like a sheet mask or something that's really hydrating. And so I like to use both. Now, the one that I use for extracting, like really cleaning out my pores, you can get on Amazon. You've seen it before on my channel. It's super inexpensive. It's the Aztec Secret Healing Clay Mask. Now, this I think I got for about $12, and I have a huge tub of it. I don't even know how big this is. So this is 1 pound of clay, and now you really only need like a teaspoon. You mix it with water. I only put this on my T-zone because it is so powerful, but then I just rinse it off and everything is super clear, and then I like to go in with an infusing mask to really calm everything down. As of lately, I've been really loving these masks from Innisfree. This is a cucumber one. Katie, as you know, who is on my channel all the time, got like a huge pack of them and gave me a few. So if I'm not using one of these, I recently got these ones from Farmacy as well for a Christmas present. I find that going in with a sheet mask really kind of balances my skin as opposed to going to bed like feeling really stripped and like, yeah, you feel clean, but it's almost too much. It's almost like that tightening clean, and that's what I really try and avoid during the winter especially. And so going in with a sheet mask really makes everything feel so much better. So at the end of my routine, I really like to kind of wrap things up by using a dermal roller. Now this is, I'm trying to get it so you can see the needles. I don't know if you'll be able to. Now I got this one on Derm Store. You can get them on Amazon. Be very careful though when you are looking for the length of the needle. For like safe at-home use, I think it's 0.25 millimeters, the length of the needle. That way you can just rub it all over your face or wherever in your body and not feel actual pain. You won't bleed. It might be a little bit of like a discomforting feeling. It's not like a good feeling, but it's like not horrible. It feels like, I don't know how to describe it. Like you can feel the needles, but it's not as crazy as you might think it is. Now I like to use this all over my face, just avoiding my eye area after I have put on all of my skincare, if I just did a mask, really to kind of just push it into my skin. And this also promotes healing and cell turnover because it kind of creates like microscopic damage to your skin, and so your cells kind of rush up to the surface to heal that area, creating a really smooth and plump surface. Now I do this maybe 3 times a week max, because you can kind of feel it the next day. It's not painful again, you don't notice it, there's no irritation, but it's definitely something you wouldn't want to do every single day. It's really on those days where like in a day or two when you really have like a nice event coming up, you want to make sure you do it. Now this one in particular is from Ora, and I got on Derm Store again. I will link it down below, and it came with this nice little carrying case. Now if all of these steps are not enough and you still are having problems with your skin, like let's say you have a breakout, get these patches. The Cosrx Acne Pimple Master Patches, I'll link them down below. You know what they are. Now something that really helped my skin, and you can do this all year long, is take a probiotic. Okay, I know you like I get it. I say probiotic every single video, I get it. You guys know I love the Probiogen probiotic. I get it on Amazon for about $25, and it works the best. It has over 1 billion cultures, it's colonizing. It really makes me feel a difference in my body and see a difference in my skin quality. Now something I got kind of recently, and I bought it kind of on a fluke. They were talking about it on the Sephora Snapchat story. Now it's the Inner Beauty Boost Collagen, and it's a dietary supplement. Now this is something you mix in with your water. I think you just mix about a teaspoon, I think it's a teaspoon or a tablespoon, and it has like a blueberry kind of taste to it. Now it doesn't like overwhelm the water or whatever you mix with it. It kind of makes it almost like, you know those like hinted waters, I think they're called, and it's like still pretty clear, but there's like a taste of a flavor. That's kind of what this is. And now this is a probiotic that's also infused with collagen. Now it has zinc and vitamin C. It has papaya fruit and leaf extract, blueberry, acai, and goji berry, maki berry or makai berry, pomegranate extract, grapeseed extract, and some stuff I can't pronounce. Actually, no, that's the bacteria. And so it has the bacteria as well, and so it is a probiotic. Now this I don't think has nearly the ingredient power as the Probiogen probiotic. I got 3.38 fluid ounces for about $16 on Sephora. Okay, so that was a lot. I tried to go through it as quickly as I could. I'm like looking at the timer now and I'm like, no one's gonna be able to watch this full video. Again, I do have a separate video coming to you guys on how I clean my skin and what I do to kind of prepare it for all these things that I'm putting on it. But aside from that, I will link as much as I can in the description box down below. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.